Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back. You already know what it is. You already know we coming. Yeah, I mean, get this right real quick so we can get rolling. So to finish up this week's energies, I'm doing 4 videos today. Yes, I said it for boy been slacking and is macking a little bit. It's all good. I ain't tripping. While I get these cars out, just wanna, I don't know, say a few rants. While I get this cracking. What's up to the new viewers, you know what I mean? You're definitely in for experience. Super real over here. As real as the Matrix, not the Matrix, the incubators where these goofs, these carbon motherfuckers be living in. We talking about Zion and shit, like the real world. Like, it's real out here, you know what I mean? Look. If you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. It ain't really about you getting to know me, it's about you getting to know yourself, okay? All I'm doing here is just bringing like accountability and like ascension and like purpose and like God and this whole divinity thing to a new plateau. And a motherfucking pedal stool too, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in one direction over here, as you should. Like I say, you're going up. Okay, so going north is like the right direction, but it still ain't the direction we really need to go. It's up. What's up? God's up. Yeah. You go north, south, east, west, you distracted. South, that's backwards. You're really tweaking. Okay, distractions. Distractions. I'm gonna say that while I deal these out. Distraction rant. 3 of Cups in my book. The 3 of Cups card is the distractions. Distraction card. But at any rate, just wanna make sure these is really mixed. Distractions, man. Distractions are many things. Texting and driving. First card I picked out was the 7 of Swords. That's a Decepticon card, but I got 2 7s right next to that shit. So 2 7s is good. So it's not that bad as far as this energy coming out early. I just want to say that. But yeah, distractions. See, I was just minorly distracted right there. Small things. You could be texting and driving. Put on your makeup while driving. It could be all the 7s are out here too. So it's a lot of moving around going on. That's cool. This is a divine masculine situation, by the way. Yeah, man. Sidetrack, like, I don't know, leaving your freaking baby somewhere they don't need to be because you got to do something real quick. You know what I mean? That's a distraction. Anything can happen in that moment. Leaving your car running just to rush to go do something. I mean, you can die doing that too. Rushing, being distracted by things. Also, it's like cupcaking. What I mean by caking, people know what caking means, you know. It's like talking motherfuckers all day, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you cake, like, what is caking? Like, you bake a cake, that shit gonna take a minute, right? And you gotta watch the cake. So you're really multitasking if you baking a motherfucking cake, because you baking a cake. You don't want to burn the cake, so a lot of your time, energy, and resources are gonna go on focusing on this cake. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't have to bake a cake, though. You feel me? It's like you baking the cake in the middle of an outing, in the middle of a date, in the middle of a situation. You know what I mean? Caking. That's a distraction. Because whatever this cake is, I'm pretty sure it's not involved in the moment. Pretty sure it ain't got shit to do with the moment. Once again, an outside demo that you allow inside your shit. That's why phones is fucking our relationships. Once again, it's outside shit. That's fucking shit up. Those are 5 of Wands. You got 7 of Wands we need to deal with. Like, personally, all of us. So this is why you can't be distracted, because you got to focus on your motherfucking self. Why you need to focus on yourself? Because you're important. Shit you need to do out here. If you're the chosen one, the shit you need to be doing out here. Shit you don't need to be doing out here is distracted. Another thing, distractions go for being distracted by other people's distractions. If a motherfucker is self-destructing, let him fucking self-destruct. What the fuck can you do? Doctors ain't help them. Medicine ain't help them. Friends can't help them. Their own family can't fucking help them. What the fuck can you do? Oh, you different? I mean, we're all X-Men here, but you different? Nah, if a motherfucker family can't tell them, can't get through to them, if the motherfucker that gave birth to them, even their own fucking kids, if their own fucking kids aren't enough shit to get them going, let them be. They got shit to do with you. It's an outside situation. Gives a fuck how they feel. Oh, they about to smoke themselves? Okay, whatever. You still gotta do your purpose. You still got shit to do. It's like seeing a motherfucker get whooped right next to you. What the fuck, you gonna hop in there? Nah, you gonna keep it fucking pimping. See a motherfucker go over there and stab somebody else. What the fuck, you gonna play Batman? Especially if you're a female or some shit. What, you gonna play Batman? Nah, you gonna call the motherfucking cops, okay? You do that shit in everyday shit. Please do that shit spiritually. This empath and all this sensitivity shit, man. That's a distraction. If you didn't know. Really, if you ain't know. If you ain't focused on your purpose, if you ain't focused on God, you know what I'm saying? And if you ain't focused on yourself or your twin, because you're a divine and you come in pairs, everything else is a fucking distraction. To me, that's looking north, south, east, and west when you should be going up, looking up. Who gives a fuck about down? Who looks down? Ran over with. Let's get with it. Who looks down? You know what I'm saying? Pick your head up. What you scared? Look at me. Look at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who does, like, people who walk with their heads down, that's a sign of lack of confidence, man. If your chin ain't up, bro, chin up, back straight. If your chin ain't up and your back ain't straight when you out here maneuvering the world, ain't nobody gonna take you serious. Feel me? It's gonna be a weak motherfucker. So, like I say, you keep your chin up, head up all the time, back up, upright position, posture, up. What's up? God's up. That's all I'm gonna say. We're starting in 6 minutes. Let's get with it. White master situation. We got the Two of Cups here. Okay, this is the Lover's card, and I take this in two ways. You feel me? Clarifying that is the Hermit card, aka Akon Mr. Lonely card. This is just isolated. I mean, Four of Cups, you in the world. Ace of Cups, taking care of yourself, and the way you taking care of yourself in the world kind of has you isolated. Like I say, like a 9-year-old high school student. You feel me? You in the class by yourself. All right, and aside from all that, and these are emotions too. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Cups plus 2 of Cups, that's 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is definitely out here. And this is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. You're just getting prepared for the Pimp Cup Chronicle you're about to go to. What's 7 of Cups? That's you digging within yourself to pull something out of you to give to the world. Also, 6 of Cups. That's the sauce card in my book. This is just a step after the sauce card. It's cool to be saucy, but you gotta do some shit with your sauce. You know what I'm saying? And just sit in your garage, sitting there getting expired. You know what I'm saying? You need to be making fresh sauce, doing your thug thingamajig out here. Okay? Straight up. Lover's card. I just take it as basically you want to be in a lover's quarrel with a particular someone, but you can't because you're isolated right now, emotionally, given what you got going on, masculine. And the other way I would take it would be, once again, you're prepping yourself for the Pimp Cup Chronicles. You know you need to dig deep. You know you need to really reach inside yourself and give the world something. You know you really need to, like I said, it's like when you in the studio writing your hit, when you composing anything that's creative and full of passion, action, wants, action. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put your all into the shit. It's emotions. You put your all into the shit. You don't put your all into somebody else's business. Oh, they're going through some shit, so I'm going to put my all into making them feel better. Like, fuck out of here. You better master your own emotions before you sit here trying to help somebody else's emotions who on stagnant mode. Okay? And like I say, all 7 cards are out here. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. It's that Riri. 7 of Wands. Internal conflict. That's you personally come to the situation too, masculine. 7s. Lucky number motherfucking 7. What 7 represents in my book? Moving around. It represents digging deep. It represents letting go. Just letting secrets out. 7 of... Let's go through it. 7s. 7 of Swords. This is a Decepticon card. Okay, you see this here? This is a secret. Or this is a cat that needs to come out the bag. Or this is some shit you need to reveal to get it out your fucking system so you can 6 of Swords. What's that? Going with the flow. Rolling with the homies. Going with the current, not against the shit. You know what I'm saying? So she can go on a little smoothly. This is Swords 2, decisions. Mental shit. You're going to have to let shit go. I mean, so you can sleep at night. Because 2 cards are from this. The 9 of Swords, that's a stress card. That's the person sitting in the bed like this and shit with 9 of Swords over them and shit. They can't sleep. Why? Because they holding this shit in. Gotta let that shit go. And you do that shit at the 7s mentally. 7 of Cups. Once again, it's this shit. You're digging deep. This is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's like a fucking cup in your cabinet. You know what I'm saying? You a bachelor. You usually drink from the cups that's like usually close to the edge. Shit that you be grabbing all the time. It's like, I don't know, you look back, you see a cup and shit, you reach back in there, you grab it, blow the dust off that motherfucker. It's got like a nice kind of witty, pretty ass motherfucking design on there, and that thus makes it your favorite cup right now. And that's the cup that you be sipping on, a cup you ain't even know was there, but you like it. That type of motherfucking emotional energy when it comes to yourself, okay? Seven of Pentacles, rearranging shit, relocating, like removing things, rehab maybe, you know what I'm saying? Refinancing, reneging on some shit, like any you can think of, reverse, reverb, relax, relax. You know what I mean? While moving around, this is definitely moving the fuck around. This is. I mean, if I went through the pinnacle process, you would know why the fuck you need to move around when you get here, but we'll get to that in just a second. Clarifying that it's the Nine of Pentacles anyway, where you need to be going yellow. So make sure you own that. Now, final seven that's out here. Let me get to the reading, I promise. We got the Seven of Wands. This is internal conflict. Once again, the shit that everybody deals with. Everybody deals with this on their own. Seven of Wands. That's your own shit. Five of Wands. That's shit outside ourselves. Five of Wands, that's things outside ourselves. That's outside conflict. That shit that ain't got shit to do with us. That tries to affect us. But it's how you it's how you handle these actions that's gonna really get you to where you need to get to, right? Because we all two of Wands too. What's that? Surviving. We all survive in the same world. So you're gonna go through outside conflict as long as you're fucking alive and breathing. So it's your personal duty while you surviving to handle the motherfucking conflict within yourself, right? Thus, Seven of Wands. If you not handling your business, ain't nobody gonna handle it for you. So while you going through your shit emotionally, masculine, feminine, anyone, it makes no fucking sense for you to try to handle somebody else's internal conflict. It's internal, which means you're not supposed to be doing that in any part of the process for you to even be trying to figure that out. Figuring out somebody's purpose, okay. Figuring out, I don't know, somebody's path to get them to their twin, to get them to their, you know what I'm saying, their dreams, whatever, helping people manifest. Okay, that's cool. Helping people with their selling fucking wands, dog. That's going against the rules. Coming to the situation, we have, oh shit, got to get the bottom line. My bad. Bottom line. Five of Pentacles, Dark Night of the Soul. You're going without some shit. And damn, here go that Nine of Swords right here. Stressed. You're gonna get to the Seven of Swords immediately next, and this is you and your mystery madness row, or your subconscious row, subconscious, mental. All right. Bottom line, going through you. Know what I'm saying? Not only are you emotionally isolated, Five of Cups, you are physically isolated because you've been feeling isolated to where you've become isolated. See, at first you wasn't this isolated as you are physically. It was just an emotional thing. Like I say, what you feel is gonna be real. What you think about is what you bring about, and what you feel is going to be real, okay? And this is just a sign of that. And it's a sign that you're skipping your steps here because you got the Nine of Swords here. When the Seven of Swords is right here, we got the Five of Swords right here, we got the Four of Swords right here. Actually, you're going backwards mentally throughout this whole message. Mentally going backwards. This is looking back. This is going in a direction you've been already. This is looking east and west when you need to be looking up. I don't see the distraction card out here, okay? But I just do see you at a critical point where you know you need to start sevening, just moving around. Everything I just broke down with the sevens, that's the point you at right now, right? Which is a lot to take on mentally. Ain't too much, but whatever you're going without, it's meant for you to go without. You're going to end up progressing from this Five of Pentacles all the way to this Nine of Pentacles before you drop back to the Four. But don't worry about all that. What you need to focus on now is how you do not want to go mentally backwards. The reason why you're stressing is because you got a Seven of Swords. And we're going to kick it off with that. Seven of Swords. This is letting cat out the bag. This is wearing masks. It's like you got so many jobs, you don't know who the fuck you are. You don't even know what uniform to wear to this next job because you're just moving so much. And that's how I take this energy, giving the Three of Wands, clarifying this. See, you got a mask on, and you need to take your mask off in regards to this whole Three of Wands demonstration. And let me put some more smoke on that. You need to take your mask off when it comes to this Three of Wands situation, subconsciously, so you can finally start building this freaking bridge that should have been built a long time ago. Now, Two of Pentacles you have going into the future. Clarifying this 2 of Pentacles, you got to go into the future. We got the 4 of Pentacles. This is the step after the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is very crucial. Pentacles are physical things you're actually going to do or manifest. I like to see this because it just shows you're going to make this happen. But it's how you make it happen, masculine. In order for you to really get with your purpose, what is your purpose? 2 of Wanting, the 3 of Wands. Why masculine has a 3 of Wands, you're just 2 of Wanting her 3 of Wands. 2 of Wanting her 3 of Wands can actually mean you physically building with your feminine. You know what I'm saying? Or at least like the 2 of Pentacles, staying close and present in your feminine demonstration, which is her purpose. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking. Which could be his or her purpose. You feel me? But these are actions. This is evolving. This is doing shit. This is doing something more than just surviving. Doing something more than just your role too, masculine. Which is purpose. You getting on your purpose. You have a purpose, which is 2 of Wanting, 3 of Wanting. So it's evident, super duper duty clear in your mind exactly what this is. You forgot about it. You knew what it was, then you forgot about it. Now you know exactly what this is now. Okay. Aside from that, you got to build a sturdy bridge. sturdy bridge with a particular someone. We'll find who that is out. Well, look, my God, we'll find out who that is going into the future. That'll be the last card I'll be pulling out in this reading before we start asking universe questions. So you're gonna have to come out the bag with something. You're gonna have to take off your mask. For what? So you can really get on path, get on purpose. For what? So you can really start building this bridge. The feminine's here, you're here. The feminine already built a bridge halfway. This is like y'all harvest, kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all share a particular thing. Pentacle, that's a person, place, or a thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Your senses. Okay? Whatever this is, something y'all share. Y'all gonna have to take whatever this shit is y'all share to the next level. Evolution. Subconsciously, you know you need to evolve. And the best way for you to evolve is to take your freaking mask off, start keeping it 100. Keeping it real. Getting off this fake karmic shit you love to be on. You personally come into the situation, Master, and you got the 7 of Wands. This is internal conflict. Clarifying this is the 2 of Wands. Your role. Not your purpose. Your role. Your purpose is the 3 of Wands. And this is above. 2 of Wands. Your feminist 3 of Wands. And if you look at the card that's on top of these, overall energy. This is the mystery madness role, subconscious role. This is you consciously coming to the situation. Actions. Consciously coming into the situation. So you got to build a bridge with your feminine. You got to connect the dots with this whole purpose thing. And it seems like you have. It's just you still got this mask on under the guise that you haven't got it, or it isn't clear, or it isn't so, or whatever how you're mentally coming at it. You're mentally coming at it like that. So you actually personally coming into it, constantly coming to the situation, you got a lot of internal conflict to deal with. And it's part of your survival, 2 of Wands, to handle that shit. I ain't got to pick out another card. I did, but I'm going to show you in a second. You got to handle it. 2 of Wands plus 7 of Wands. What's that? 9 of Wands. That's the wounded word. That's you wounded. Like, one... You're just one step away from going off the edge, man. You know? It's like the song by Furious 5. What's that? Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I can't believe I don't remember the name of that song, man. But that song, Furious 5. Listen to that. What that song embodies, the feeling you get, the environment they were in. Even though they was looking like village people in the hood and shit in New York. I don't know what the fuck y'all was wearing back then, but look, it's that type of energy. The shit that people deal with every day. You ain't the only one getting pushed to the edge. You ain't the only one trying not to lose your head. Everybody do that shit, fam. The fuck is you talking about? What make you so motherfucking special? I'm special just like you. I'm acting like you. I'm divine like you. We're equal, motherfucker. So for you to go on this little goofy ass rant, like, I'm talking to everybody, not just you, masculine. I ain't on your ass like that. Actually, masculine's been doing good lately too. I ain't gonna stunt. But yeah, everybody gets put to the edge. Everybody got shit to do. Everybody survives and everybody got internal conflict. You just got to deal with the shit. If you ain't dealing with it, that means you throwing wands out for people to deal with it, or you throwing your wands out, not dealing with it. You know what I mean? Just the fucking. Let me break it down real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. 5 wands. Okay. You personally come into the situation. Let me give you a lesson. You got to deal with your internal conflict. I told you what people do. They take these 5 of wands. These 5 wands, that's inside their 7. They take 5 and they throw them out. See this 5? Damn, I gotta go get that card. I missed the whole screen. Uno momento. And this drop, but I ain't doing nothing with it. I'm gonna keep that there. Replay. Brick. Not airball that. Ooh. Let's try this again. This is you come into the situation, right? Look, people take these 5 wands, right? It's the 7 of wands, internal conflict shit they supposed to be doing. I know I say this a lot, but I just like demonstrating. To survive. 2 of wands, what's that? Survival, right? To survive, they take their 5 of wands and they throw it at your ass. You know what I'm saying? You trip over this shit. People get hit with this. It's like a person fucking up, being distracted, putting on makeup in the car. You hit somebody, fucking up their day. Fucking up their means survival out here because your ass tweaking. Feel me? They do this shit to say they so. You an excellent worker, right? Doing your motherfucking job. You just got the job. This shit is a blessing. Paying your bills, feeding kids and shit. And some hater at work throw you in a fucking bus because they feel intimidated by you and want you out. So instead of them handling their business, that's their shit. Then I'm a better motherfucking competitor, a better worker. I told you, if you a hard worker, you gonna make a lazy motherfucker look stupid. Stay grinding. Look, to save themselves, for them to survive, for them to sleep good, for them to whatever the fuck, they take their 5 of wands, throw it at you, you lose your job. Now you got some more shit to internally deal with. That's life. How do you play this game, masculine? I'm gonna just tell you right now. You handle your shit. Do not divide your shit just like this and do what you need to do to survive. 2 of wands, that's your role. You do that a lot. You've been doing that a lot. But it's time for you to recognize what that is. You doing that shit ain't cool. No bueno. So you need to know coming to the situation, these is actions, the actions you be on. And if you ain't on it, that's how you used to be on. And you're just getting a little analyzation on how you used to be. And your feminine does the same shit. You got reflections. Just throwing that out there. Feminine energy. You in a mystery madness role in regards to the feminine. We got the 7 of cups here. It's the pimp cup chronicles. You gotta dig deep. Okay? It's part of you sitting right here that needs to come out to the world. You're delaying yourself. You're delaying your purpose. 5 of swords. That's a delay. Or like cocking a bow back. I mean, you ain't pulled the bow yet, but you're really focusing on what you want to shoot, but you still need to shoot. Okay? You can't just pose like motherfucker pulling a gun out and not doing shit with it. You just... Why? Do something. Actions, right? You gotta do some shit. So, and this is mental too. So it's like at the end of the day, you're really gonna have to like acknowledge the fact that until you actually dig deep, until you take this whole sauce taking thing to the nut, like you gotta get some sauce. Not take sauce and smear it on shit so you can feel good. This is like creating your own sauce, showing your feminine what you can do. Look what I can do, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you didn't even know you can do. Put it in a better example. This is like my twin situation. And this is in regards to the feminine energy. Masculine. It's some shit, man. I'm telling you, my twin got so much insight. Boy got a gift. Some real good insight. See, I'm a little ignorant in my ways. He a little ignorant too. He speaks way more proper, kind of more on a, like, you'll probably watch his shit more than mine, given how he can kind of deliver it in a way that it'll be comfortable for you to hear instead of all this Def Comedy Jam shit I'm bringing over here, right? But at the same time, I got some insight that's kind of extra uber valuable. He's got insight too. It's the shit I tell him he has that he doesn't even acknowledge. It's like me telling him he's a fucking X-Men. He's everything. Shit. He knows that's there, right? But he ain't pulled it out yet. Okay? I'm trying to pull this shit out of him. I can't physically go in him and pull shit out and do none of that. Because like I said, that's 7 of Wands. That's beyond my control. But what I can do, okay, what I can do is do it myself. Only reason why I'm doing cards G is because in my twin flame demo, this shit just got pulled out of me. I didn't even know it was here. I didn't know I could do this. Doing it. I didn't know I have powers. I didn't know I could predict the future. I didn't know I could do a lot of shit. Prophesize a lot. Right? But I pulled that out of me. It wasn't there before. That was the Pimp Cup Chronicles. I knew I had something, but I ain't know, I was a good rapper. I'm a good actor. I do a lot of good shit. But this is some shit out. And in reality, my life was in a real delay until I pulled this out. I told you, LLE.Ascension changed my life in so many ways. It accelerated a lot of things in so many ways. It even got me in the union. It pays to handle your Pimp Cup Chronicles. Because what's the step after the Pimp Cup Chronicles in my book? The Eight of Cups. What's that? The pay the bill. The only freaking divine card in the karmic realm. Any rate, you consciously come into the situation. You personally come into the situation as far as the feminine, masculine. You do got the distraction card out here. Damn. I knew it. You're distracted. And that's the main reason why you 9 of Wands over here. I told you, you're going to have to, every time this is you coming to the situation. This is the card before this. I'm really just want to show you this. Hope you kind of get it. This is before this. This is you consciously, not your mystery madness role, but you consciously. And this is you in regards to the feminine. And they lined up like this. Probably like this, but I'm going to break it down like this. So, 9 of Wands. 2 of Wands plus 7 of Wands. That's 9 of Wands. I told you. This was the clarifier that I picked out to clarify the 2 of Wands. So, this came out first. This came out second. This came out third. These two was already out before this came out, right? Part of the distraction resulting to this 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. I told you, you feel like you one step over the edge. And in this reign, I told you, everybody feel like that, okay? What you did, like I said, I called it. You took 5 wands. Okay, you were supposed to be dealing with your internal conflict. But what you did was, did what you had to do to survive. You took your 5 wands, you threw them at a motherfucker. Somebody, probably your twin or some shit. Probably your twin. I think that's where you throw your wands at the most, at your twin. Oh, it's y'all twin. It's your twin flame demo. I don't believe in that shit. Yeah, you can have it. Type shit. Busting you upside your head with 5 of wands just so they can sleep at night, maintain whatever the fuck it is that they're doing. But at the end of the day, all they're doing is just picking up 2 more wands in the midst of dealing with the shit they should have dealt with in the beginning. Thus, 9 wands, like 9 of wands. It's like you over, like, look at the 9 of wands in the tarot deck. You overbear, like you're being overbearing with a lot of outside conflict that doesn't even need to be there, but it's there simply because you got distracted. Told you, you're supposed to be going up, so they're looking east, west, south. Told you, north is at least looking in the right direction, but it ain't necessarily the right direction. You gotta go up. Distractions. Gotta handle that shit. It's the whole distraction run I gave in the beginning of the motherfucking video. Can't be distracted. People are distractions. Jobs can be distractions. So many distractions, man. Just handle your business. So, masculine, you in regards to yourself. Mystery madness, bro, in regards to yourself. Subconsciously, in regards to yourself. 4 swords. 2 in your head. But, this ain't idle-mindedness to where the devil can just come in like Freddy Krueger. Ha, you know what I'm saying? And just jump into reading because he ain't out here. Which is a good sign. You putting devils down. You ain't playing with Mr. Anderson and shit. Or Mr. Anderson. I mean, not Mr. Anderson. You ain't playing with Mr. Smith. Neo. And Mr. Smith don't even want to fuck with you right now, Neo. Because I don't know, maybe y'all taking a break. You know how it is when you... you younger and shit, 2nd, 3rd grade, you have like roadies, like good best friends and shit. Then y'all fall out over a little petty shit. And like y'all walk by each other and don't say nothing and shit. And then, I don't know, some little shit happened to where y'all back cool again. It's just that type of energy. You just ain't fucking with the devil right now. Y'all ain't cool. That's how twins do too when they be I mean, my twin went through. It was cool, and then it went from me not speaking to be cool again. I mean, it's part of the mental demo. But in this case, your masculine's just in their head about the emotional fulfillment that they want so bad. Ten of Cups. It's the Ten of Cups they've been throwing out as a guy's, some of the swords, as a guy's, like, it's like they're emotionally fulfilled when they aren't. They haven't been at all. That was the whole, I mean, it wasn't the whole secret. There's some real secrets that need to get out in some of y'all demos. But, you know, for majority, it's just the acknowledgement. You in your head about the emotional fulfillment that you want so bad. You going around saying that you're emotionally fulfilled when you're really not. But how I'm looking at it, it's just part of your affirmation. It's just part of your program, how you're maneuvering out here. You're going to get this. You know, you're kind of speaking it into existence, but you kind of cloaking it, Seven of Swords. You're kind of cloaking it to where it's not evident to your twin. But most feminines out here really ain't giving two shits about none of this right here. Yeah, I mean, like, it's good to hear to see where you at energy wise and shit. But for the overall energy, like I say, when you get it, you'll get it eventually. Okay, and when you do get it, because you will get it, you'll get a little aha moment, right? Once you get this aha moment, you come on back home. It's the same reason why masculines, like I say, y'all always come back to the feminine. What y'all need to analyze is the actions, decisions, emotions, and how y'all manifest in the. You'll say how y'all manifest away from your fucking twin. The shit that you do outside your demo. You dig what I'm saying? You're really getting in your head about this emotional fulfillment here because you know what come with it. You know exactly what this is. You know exactly what it was when you first got your taste of it. Subconsciously. This is in your mind still. And pick another card. Six of Pentacles. You know you got to get square. What's getting square? Getting to the Eight of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Pentacles? That's a harvest. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, your own shit. Not somebody else shit they're going to give you or you waiting to get or, you know what I mean? Nah, you got to get shit yourself. Okay, so this is you. That's how you get square. Six of Pentacles, that's a square. That's past this dark night of soul, right? Yeah. You're going to have to get past, okay, getting square. You know what I mean? Getting square just gets you in the game. I told you it's homeostasis. You can't help nobody when you just got square. You can't even help nobody in the Seven of Pentacles because you're moving around. It's like you just got paid and you're on your way to the bank to deposit all of that shit. And it's like on your way to the bank, everybody asking you for money. You, hey, say, hey, I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got it, man. Man, I know you got money. You got paid today. Man, look. You moving the fuck around. You moving so fast, they think something up. Now, when you can help people is at the Nine of Pentacles. This is right below this. This is you personally. You regard yourself personally masculine. When you at a Nine of Pentacles, then you can help people. That's a 90%. You pass 80%, which is a harvest. But once again, Eight of Pentacles, that's how you get square. It's getting an Eight of Pentacles. What's that? A harvest, right? Part of your Eight of Pentacles. Okay, it's like Eight of Pentacles is like a rack. It's $1,000. But once you spend $1, you back at $999. And if you had $999, you back at a motherfucking Seven of Swords. Now, if you got Nine of Pentacles, that means you got a rack plus more. You got $1,200. So somebody asks you for some shit, you give them $200, right? You still got a whole rack strong. Eight of Pentacles. Got to maintain a harvest. Thus, you got to maintain that rack. Every time you break a rack, you need to make that back. Okay. In reality, Six of Pentacles ain't homeostasis. It is, in my book. It's homeostasis. But in reality, in the real world, like in the Matrix where we living at, where gas is high as fuck and chips is high as fuck, you go to one from convenient mart and damn near spend $20 on snacks and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You really need to plan for 8. 8 is really homeostasis. That's how you really need to look at it. So if you're a giver, yeah, you need to give at 9 of Pentacles. You can't be giving shit at no 6 of Pentacles. It's gonna put you at a fucking 5. And what's that? Assed out, broke, failing, 50%. Cheese standing alone, over here. You know what I mean? It's how you manifest pinnacles. That's just a pinnacle process. That's how you move. It ain't being cold-blooded. You don't help nobody. I told you, you gotta take care of your fucking self out here. 2 of Wands, bro. That's part of survival. If you don't get that, you're not gonna survive. And that's all your masculine is learning here. But 9 of Pentacles in this set, them regards them damn selves. I think this is out first. You gotta move around. Why you gotta move around? Because you gotta get to a surplus. And once you get to the surplus, 9 of Pentacles, what's that? You can either be in a position to bless somebody or be in a position to be blessed. You definitely want to get blessed out here, especially if you've been blessing everybody a lot. You need to get yours. You know what I'm saying? If you helping, somebody need to help you. They don't owe that shit to you, just like you don't owe it to them to help them. It'd just be cool if they did acknowledge you, give you a award, well, certificate, recognition, whatever the fuck, standing ovation or some shit, free lunch, whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you can get on the surplus side out here, masculine, that's what the fuck you need to be getting. Feminine, you need to be taking notes right now. Straight up. Surplus. It's all about that surplus. I'm saying. I mean, what's not good about this? Is surplus not good? You feel me? You buy some shit, whatever, boom, 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 you get a deal, you get it credited. So they paying you money for shopping with them, or you get a free meal or whatever. Is that not cool? You know what I mean? What? You're supposed to pay full price because we're being humane out here to help? Get out of here, bro. You better get your blessing. What the fuck are you talking about? See? Another distraction. 3 of Cups motherfuckers be out here. They be missing their blessing with that humble B shit. Oh, you know, I don't need to take money for this. I think I'm just doing a service for the world. Do you know what world we live in? You know you need loot. You know you need loot to scoot. That's what my grandpa used to say. You know you need loot to scoot, right? Alright, get you some loot so you can scoot. Fuck. Makes sense. Everybody on Vegas vacations taking trips when they gave you an opportunity to come on a trip, or they gave you an opportunity to pay you for the services that you just helped them with, but instead you did not. You distracted by something to where you're not taking a blessing that was given to you, to where now you on Facebook doing nothing right now. You're usually working and helping people, but in this particular time, you're just looking on Facebook and shit, seeing all these motherfuckers taking trips, knowing damn well you could have went there, you could have been there. Like I said, don't fuck yourself on a blessing in the name of some spiritual shit, man. Motherfuckers be taking the spiritual shit to a whole goofy ass level, to where it's just distraction, man. Spirituality itself is a distraction nowadays. Shouldn't be, but it is. Niggas get shit confused all the motherfucking time. That's why they end up in their debacles, going outside themselves for shit. This is going outside yourself for anything. God is where? 6 inches down from your motherfucking chin. Yeah, this is going outside God. What the fuck you need out here? And what's the step after this distraction? It's the 4 of Cups. What's that? The world. The world is full of what? Distractions. It's built like that. Be careful. So, going to the future, we got the 6 of Wands. Subconsciously, Mystery Madness Road, Divine Masculine. You need some motherfucking wins out here. 6 of Wands. You need to be winning out here, not losing. You need W's. No L's. And if you do get an L, it's a lesson. You ain't losing shit. All perception you need to be putting in your head. But in order for you to get wins, you need to be moving. What's these? Wands. That's actions. That's behavior. You're going to have to get new behavior. You're going to have to get some new actions, or a few actions, or develop a few new behaviors, or subtract some behaviors. Whatever the fuck you need to do, you need to rearrange your actions process so you can start winning out here. 6 of Wands. It's like a radio frequency. Once you get past 6, you can get to the good stations. Because everything from 6 down are whack stations. You're not even gonna reach anything. Once you turn it past 6, you can at least start hearing some shit and at least start tuning in and getting to where you need to get to in life. Clarifying that as the Queen of Swords. That's Lucy Liu card. You being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental decision or a fucking direction. A big one, not a small one. You really being 10 toes down on a direction, or you really being 10 toes down on making a specific decision that you have to make. That's only gonna make you win. It's like choosing to fuck with your twin. Right in the midst where she or he could be a she, you know, I'll be rocking over here. Right in the midst of them got some shit going on. Like real shit. My twin fuck with me. Like, this has been a good year to fuck me, G. You know what I'm saying? And I think by the time he come back around, I'm gonna finally have shit in line or where it needs to be. I mean, it's usually how he rocks. You gotta see shit to believe shit, or see shit to hop on board, or he's shallow a little bit, just a little bit. But just being 10 toes down to really decide to do some shit that's gonna help you win out here. Let me pick another card. Some more smoke on that right there. Ace of Wands. That's awareness. That's what you need. It's the Nebuchadnezzar card. This is going up. 6 of Wands plus Ace of Wands. What's that? 7 of Wands. Internal conflict, man. Sevens. Sevens pop out a lot here. Like I say, it's lucky number 7. That's what's reading. Lucky number 7. Jackpot. You hit the jackpot. What's the jackpot? Your divine fucking feminine. Yo, you hit the jackpot with your divine feminine. Do you realize that? Are you aware of that? Hey, if you're aware of that, is that something you can acknowledge? Look at the accountability level of it. Who the fuck goes hard for you out here? Like, real shit. Real shit. A for analyze the way your twin talks to you, deals with you, lets shit slide, builds you up, praises you, all that shit. Now, really taking accountability and some acknowledgement. A for acknowledgement, right time. Oh, look, right now. What's your angle on not appreciating that? They could use your feminine, could use some awareness on that. What's the dealio? How's getting good things said about you a bad thing? How's somebody riding for you wrong? How's somebody holding you down like balloon strings a bad thing? People push away the shit that's most dear to them daily. That's a human emotion and behavior that fucking karmics do daily. Make sure you ain't on that action feminine, but at least as far as the masculine is concerned, you don't want to push this situation away, because you can't. Can't push your twin away. This shit ain't gonna end. Even if you don't physically deal with your twin, you're gonna get ghosted. You're always gonna remember. You're always gonna have her sauce, his or her sauce. You're always gonna have them, even if you don't want them. This shit is felt here, up there, down here. You know what I'm saying? And it's seen through these right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole experience. Once again, awareness that you're masculine subconsciously getting. Final card, going to the future. You personally masculine. You got a 2 of Pentacles. It's like you've just been present for a situation. It's time for you to start moving. You're going to have to get to the 3 of Pentacles. What you do? What you do? You do this coming straight into the gate. Right? Getting from this 2 to the 3 to the 4. But you present. Going to the future, you're going to be present. Okay? For something that you're going to not want to let go of. Let me put some more smoke on that. Going to the future, you're going to be present. 2 of Pentacles for something. 4 of Pentacles, you're not going to want to let go of. 9 of Cups. That's a dream come true. And that's a warning. And this kind of makes sense to me. Part of the reason why your masculine pushes you away, partly feminines I'm talking to. And a few advanced masculines. Part of the reason why your twin pushes you away is because of the 9 of Cups effect of it. This is wishes granted. This is like dreams coming true. If your dream come true to be in union feminine, you can get in that. And once you get that, your masculine is going to have to get that too. I mean, it's called harmony. He's got to be down with the same shit you down with for you guys to harmonize, right? For you guys to be in union, right? Like, you can manifest shit like it's nothing, right? Feminine, anything you want in life, you can have that, right? Including this moment, right? I told you, you want to be in union feminine, it can happen, and it will happen just like this. 2 of Pentacles, the masculine is just present, right? However, something he doesn't want to let go of. What he doesn't want to let go of is the process it takes to get from here to here. He or she knows what happens when this happens. It's a dream come true for them too. That's why it's so fucking scary. That's why they don't want to let go. of the little shit that they holding on to because they know what's going on, and like they know what the fuck's about to happen. And it's a warning. These are all red cards. So like I said, it's becoming very clear exactly what their wishes granted is. Exactly what they really want. You feel me? And it's scary. 2 of Pentacles plus 4 of Pentacles. What's that? That's that 6 of Pentacles right here. At the end of the day, you're going to have to get square. You're going to have to get square either way. They know that. You should know that, feminine. It is what it is. Told you, this is a divine demo. This ain't no regular ass situation. Shit that's happening between you and your twin. This shit doesn't happen to regular folks, Joe. This is some intergalactic shit. Please take note of that. So, Master, what does your feminine want to tell you right now? 9 of Wands, get your ass home. Like, start moving fast and furiously in your divine direction. Get on your path. Get on your purpose. Play your role. Get on your job, Jay, for fucking job. Get on your dizzy B, G. Get on your job and leave motherfucking Mr. Anderson alone. Get on your job, Jay, for job, and stop dancing with the devil. He wasn't out here, so keep him out. That's all feminine saying. You see how you just did a whole little ditty on some current energies without having the Mr. Smith, without playing with Mr. Smith, without, you know what I mean? You went this long without doing this. I like to see that. That's cool. Keep it up. You know what I mean? Keep the devil out your business. Keep the devil out your house. Keep the devil out your shit. All right? Keep doing your thug thingamajig, but just stay on your job. That's all feminine saying. Stay on your job. What does your 4th, 5th dimensional self want to tell yourself, masculine? King of Wands, this is the Divine Masculine card. With your 4th, 5th dimensional self, want to tell yourself, Divine Masculine, motherfucker, you better know who you are. Better take pride in who you are. And taking pride in yourself also means taking pride in your fucking twin. That's the reason why your feminine beefs you up so fucking hard, because y'all a pair. She can't talk good about herself without talking good about you. That's how this shit work. How the fuck you gonna talk good about yourself and not talk good about your fucking twin? Y'all the same, just different. It's a reflection and shit. Fourth, fifth dimensional self is telling you, hey, acknowledge who you are, number one. Okay? Treat yourself well, right? But treat your twin the same. Treat your twin the same as you'll treat yourself. Speak highly of yourself like you'll speak of your twin. And if you ain't speaking highly of yourself masculine, if you ain't thinking highly of yourself masculine, just know your twin does. And you do 4th, 5th dimensionally. So you got a whole team of people rooting for you. Why are you not rooting for yourself? Put more smoke on that. Queen of Cups, you a whole motherfucking X-Men out here. You a whole fucking psychic out here. You a whole divine out here. You got gifts and powers. What that 7 of Cups at? Shit gotta come out. You got gifts and powers that you gotta acknowledge too. Told you, you're fucking feminine, powerful. Fool, you powerful. If she's divine, you're divine. If she's got purpose, you got purpose. If she helping the world and shit and got influences and doing all that shit, you best believe you got that shit too. It's best for you to get with that. That's what you go into the future wanted anyway. 9 of Cups. That's what you wanted anyway. 2 of Pentacles. That's why you stay close to your twin anyway. That's why you always come back. 4 of Pentacles, because you holding on to her ass too hard. He could be she could be he. You know how we rocking. You hold on to your twin too tough. That's why you let her go all the time. You're doing it now, or you're gonna do it again. Behavior is consistent until you change. It's gonna be the same. And final word here with the universe will let you know. 8 of Wands. Communication, communication, communication. It's very vital for you to communicate, masculine. Just communicate. That's all you need to do. Clarifying that. 8 of Pentacles. That's how you're going to get to your harvest. That's how you're going to get past just getting square. You need to communicate, and you need to really go to your harvest. Go to your garden. That's your fucking feminine is tilled for you for years. And you're going to get ate up in the process. Of course she finna, like I say, it's like you come back after, I don't know, months. And then you're explaining, you're 7 of swording, you're coming out the bag. You know what I mean? You're pulling shit outside of you. You didn't know you had. you moving around from the devil and these fuck people you've been around, and you're dealing with your internal conflict and shit like that. What's the next step after dealing with your internal conflict? Yeah, that's communicating. Something you kind of want to do. It's the next step. Of course you're getting ate up. Of course you're going to hear some shit from your feminine. Of course you're going to hear some shit from your fucking karma. Of course you're going to hear some shit. Of course there's going to be conflict. Deal with it. Okay? Overall energy, yes, you're getting ate up in the world. But make sure you're doing what you need to be doing. And communication is something you need to be doing more than anything out here. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be of some good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned for Twin Flames and Reunion. Deuces.